Hello, everybody. Nice to see everybody. So, um, so my name is Laura Rinankowski, and I'm an international astrological life and relationship coach. I coach in English, Spanish, Finnish, and Italian. For those of There's a lot of new people here today, so I'll give you like a quick introduction. The reason I speak all these languages is because I was born in Finland. I grew up in Venezuela. Then I studied university in Boston, then Miami, and now I live in Dublin, Ireland. So I consider myself a citizen of the world. I'm not an astrologer, but I know a lot about astrology, and that's why I give these. That's why I give these talks. So today I'm going to talk about the new moon in Pisces, and Pisces is my sign. So this is a very special new moon for me since I'm a Pisces and it's at the beginning of Pisces season. And this Pisces season for me will be very significant in many ways. So I'm very excited about this Pisces season, and I hope that you are as well. So the new moon in Pisces it's actually tomorrow. So we're actually a day early today. We usually have these talks afterwards, but today we're one day early. But it's still, even though it's earlier now, we still feel the effects like the same way. So it doesn't really make a difference. On February 20th, we'll be blessed by a new moon in Pisces, signaling a time filled with emotion, creative breakthroughs, and fantastic energy. This new moon will make us feel like we're living in a movie. So make it, Pisces can be dreamy, and there's actually lots of actors and actresses that are Pisces. And I actually wanted to be an actress when I was little. So there's definitely, there's a lot of artistic energy in Pisces that everybody can tap into. So since it's already Pisces season, we started to feel those childlike vibes, or in a way those magical vibes of Pisces. Pisces can be very magical and very artistic and creative. But they'll be intensified under this new moon. Being an emotional and highly intuitive Pisces is highly intuitive, so this is a chance for you to connect to your intuition as well. The moon can help you do a profound reflection on your life, your goals, and yourself. Don't be afraid to dive deep into your emotions and listen to what your heart tells you. If you feel like you have been dragging something with you for too long, it can be a project, a relationship, or goals, and it causes you difficulty rather than serves you to achieve greatness, it is best to use this new moon in Pisces to let go. The energy we're getting from this new moon in Pisces is a bit different from previous years, mainly because it's carrying the energy of Saturn, the planet of karma, which is very meaningful. As the taskmaster planet, Saturn is always instigating us to take productive steps and think and act long term, which Pisces is not like that at all. That's why it's very significant that Saturn is moving into Pisces. In the next 2 weeks, on the 7th of March, within this lunar cycle, Saturn will enter Pisces, reactivating the exact same place in the sky in which this new moon took place. Saturn will stay in Pisces for the next 3 years, so that the actions we take and things we start to manifest now will have a long-term effect on us. It's very significant that Saturn is moving into Pisces, and one of the reasons why it's so significant is because the energies of Saturn and the energies of Pisces are very different. They're very different energies. Saturn is about discipline, hard work, and yeah, it's like a taskmaster planet. And Pisces is not like that at all. Pisces is very intuitive, is a dreamer, is creative. So when these two energies come together, it's very, very significant, because Saturn will try to Saturn will try to make the Pisces more down to earth in a way, and then Pisces will try to make Saturn, be a bit more, dreamy in a way, right? So these two, Saturn, entering Pisces will have it. It's going to have an impact in the world at large, and then in our own personal lives as well. So these two energies will be manifested in major ways in our lives, and I think that it's important to try to find a balance between these two energies, right? Between the Saturnian energies and the Piscean energies as well. So that's going to be a very big theme starting in March, starting on the 7th of March. So although new moon energy doesn't last long, Saturn's influence will bring it into your future. Because of course, new moons and full moons, come and go. But Saturn being in Pisces for 3 years is major, because it's 3 years. So, it's going to be 3 years of a lot of change, and a lot of, trying to find that balance between these two energies. Pause for a moment to take stock of where you're at. What do you want to work on this year? What about next year? Saturn is about working on things as well. Excuse me. Dream up what you want your life to look like the big picture of your life, and use this moon to propel you forward. Along with Saturn, take a look at where Mars, the planet of action, is in the sky. Mars will be sitting at 15 degrees Gemini, and the last time it hit this spot in the sky was on September 19th, 2022, and December 8th, 2022. This period could be a major clue about what themes are going to pop up for us right now. So think back to what was happening in your life in September 2022 and December 2022, because these are themes that will come back now. So scroll back through your photos or text to see what conversations were unfolding around these dates. Looking to the past can be anxiety-provoking, especially rereading that risky text you pressed send on. But there's actually an astrological reason why this new moon may be more dreamlike than others. Venus and Pluto will be sitting at the final degree before changing signs, which is known as an anaretic degree. This can stir up extra feelings of anxiety and tension. Use this as a reminder to be gentle with yourself over the next few days, and to let yourself take a few moments of solitude. Changes in the air, with all of the planetary shifts coming in March. We will be completely different people after this lunation. Well, maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration there, but prepare. March will be full of changes. And instead of being scared of the change, just embrace those changes and take advantage of it to change whatever is not working in your life. This marks the ending of a cycle, and Pisces knows a great deal about surrender and letting the wheels of fate and transformation take over. Like that is, yeah. And as a Pisces, I can definitely relate to this one, about surrender and letting the wheels of fate and transformation take over. That is very, very true. This Venus-Pluto connection is something we should take advantage of. It will help us peel back the layers and see through the fog, allowing us to make positive changes in our lives. Making a dream come true is possible now, as long as we take action and have a clear plan to get there. And Saturn will help taking action and making plans as well. So, the Pisces energies are about tapping into your intuition and really thinking about what are those dreams and goals that you have. And then Saturn will help you take action and make a clear plan, to get to achieve those dreams and those goals that you have. This is a good time to take a leap of faith. Leaning into our intuition will be a key factor in how we move forward, allowing us to understand our innermost feelings. It's a magically potent time to start anew and begin again. New moons are always here to give us a clean slate, a cosmic refresh we can use to start anew. What you do with that fresh start, though, is all up to you. So these energies, it's good to know about these energies, because then you can use these energies to move forward in your life and to, improve your life in different ways. So now I'm going to talk about how how the new moon in Pisces will affect the different signs. So for Aries, do you know that all your heart's needs is yours, Aries? Willpower has a beautiful way of leading you exactly where you need to be. Trust that through releasing the outcome and managing your emotions, wonderful surprises await you. Any obstacle in your way is a challenge that will work out for you in the long run, so keep pushing. Taurus, your ability to stand out and wow people becomes your superpower during the spring, Taurus. Sometimes being told just be yourself sounds like terrible advice, especially if who you are is not well received. What may come as a pleasant surprise is that the right community will sincerely appreciate your unique qualities. Enjoy authenticity. Gemini, letting go of what you expect your career to look like offers more time to observe how you're received in your profession. The new moon in Pisces is a great time to take a step back and recognize how far you've come, Gemini. If you feel you're where you're supposed to be, maybe you're undervaluing all that you've worked for. Cancer. Sometimes new beginnings and difficult endings go hand in hand. Breakups are never easy, Cancer. They can feel confusing, exhausting, and disappointing, even if you're the one calling it quits. The new moon is opening up your mind and allowing you to learn invaluable lessons. Be open to what you may not necessarily agree with. Leo, are you open to a flirtation, Leo? Some people suck the fun out of flirting by making it more severe than it has to be. For whatever reason, they mistake flirting with courtship, which is wrong. Flirting offers unattached fun, which can lead to something more. Think more about enjoying yourself and less about obligations. Virgo, love is shedding a gentle light onto your life, Virgo. With all that can go wrong, take stock of what has gone right and who is a gentle light in your life. Which friends and loved ones offer you safety, compassion, and a judgment-free zone. When the going gets rough, know that you are surrounded by people who help breathe life into you. Libra, the mundane parts of life are arguably the moments that matter. Very few of us live lives that are unpredictable and can result in random changes at any time. Many live lives that offer predictability, security, and safety. This new moon is a prompt that can inspire you to embrace switching up your routine. Consider taking the scenic route home instead of the fast path. Scorpio, you are learning how to let more fun into your life. Spending life believing what could go right will go right, and trusting that all will work out in the long run is pure positivity. You can honor that life comes with hardships and difficulties while acknowledging that you and those around you have the potential to be all right. Laughter, silliness, and respectful humor will benefit your health and love life. Sagittarius, your words are powerful, Sagittarius. You know that whatever your heart desires is within your reach. Granted, you might have to reach for an extended period. Take time during this new moon to determine what you want to have in your life. Would you like to start a new love affair? Are you in need of a new job? Once you admit what you want, briefly imagine what it would be like if your desires had already come true. Capricorn, after a tough year, you're beginning to find your voice again, Capricorn. Challenges to your sense of being respected are never fun. Enough blows to your self-esteem, and it is perfectly understandable if you feel down in the dumps. Thankfully, this new moon reminds you that you have all the words to speak up for yourself. Aquarius, if you take nothing from this horoscope, expect a reminder that your viewpoints matter. That's good enough. This new moon is a cosmic reminder that you have a unique perspective, And what you share with those around you can help people who are still figuring out how to close chapters of their life. How do you balance being a generous king or queen without becoming a giving tree? And Pisces. Happy solar return, Pisces. This month marks the end of an emotional cycle and the beginning of a new quest. This new moon is an excellent time to review your passions, motivations, and the things that make you happy. Once you have a sense of clarity over what activates your emotions, plan to make more time for what matters most to you. So thank you. I hope this new moon in Pisces inspires you to dream big. I offer coaching sessions in English, Spanish, Finnish, and Italian. Get in touch if you'd like a session with me. My email is lauracoaching@gmail.com. And my website is laurarenenkoski.com. My website is in English and Spanish. And my Wake Up to Your True Potential YouTube series, the link is there. So please subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. So I'll stop sharing. I'll stop the recording.